Okay, today we're going to talk about Facebook. There is a ton of information to go through, so we're going to kind of move fast. Ready? Go. So Facebook is free, which is great. It's free advertising for you and your business. It's a place you can be yourself, share your message, and just be you. I personally have built the majority of my business through Facebook. So what are the basics? How many friends do you have on Facebook? I want you to pause the video and go look. I'm serious. Pause right now and go look. Okay, you need to be growing your network every single day. You need to be adding at least 2 to 3 new people to your Facebook every single day. When I started, my number of friends was pretty low. Not long before I became a coach, I cleaned up my list, so it was super low. Now I'm at about 1,100 friends. To me, that's insane. That's crazy. Now, it's not a bad thing, and it's not about quantity. It is definitely about quality. There have been a few times I will have people add me or I've added them, and it's just not a good fit. I'm not getting good vibes, whatever the reason. I'm sure you know what kind of people I mean. So sometimes I'll delete them or I'll just unfollow them. You want quality people who are going to be a great fit for you, that you can help out, and that are going to benefit you and your team. I want you to write down 10 things that interest you. Okay, got them? Good. Now I want you to go onto Facebook and find groups that relate to those topics. Join these groups. Do it right now. So next, I want you to go to your friends page. For example, your best friend in college. Go to their friends list. Go through those friends and look for people you know. Add those people that you know. Grow your network. All right, let's talk about Facebook popularity. It is whether or not you're popular on Facebook and if people see your posts. You might post something on Facebook, I'm sure you've done this, and nobody likes it. I remember that happening to me, and I was like super embarrassed, like, why doesn't anyone like my post? It happens, and it's no fun. And then someone else will post something almost exactly the same thing, and they get like a ton of likes. Has that ever happened to you? So why does this happen? It's because they're more popular on Facebook. So how do you get people to like your posts? And how do you become popular? People have to see it in order to like it. So there are 2 reasons why you aren't getting likes. Number 1, your content is bad. Or number 2, which is most likely the reason, people aren't seeing it. To get this up, you need to engage with other people. You need to like and comment on other people's stuff. Now, don't just like the same people's stuff all the time. You need to branch out and you need to find people you are targeting. What types of people do you want to be in your challenges? People that you think would make a great coach. Like who you are looking for. Like their stuff. Comment on it. That's what Facebook is about. Liking things. You like their stuff, and then they will see your stuff. Another way to get your popularity up is to post with pictures. Do not share. Do not share pictures. People don't see these things that you share. Repost it on your page. If you share, they're going to go to the person who shared it before you and go to their page and like their stuff. So make sure you're directing these people to you, to your page. If you're trying to link something, put the link in and then add a picture of your own. Don't use the picture that comes up with the link, but add a picture. Links and shares don't come up on people's news feeds. Videos are also pretty low, so I definitely say photos are the way to go, and simple text posts work well too. So before you hit the button post, look over your post that you're about to share. Look at it. Does it catch your attention? Does it scream, salesy? Are people going to want to engage with you? If you saw this on someone else's page, would you like it? Would you comment? Analyze and make sure it's appealing to other people. Engage with the people who are taking the time to like and comment on your posts. If they like or comment, respond to them. They like to know that you're acknowledging them and what they've said. They want to know that their opinion is being valued. 80-20 rule is super important. Do not throw up Beachbody all over people. I know you've heard me say this before. Do not do it. When they go to your page, they do not want to see Beachbody everywhere. This is not a Beachbody commercial page. If they wanted to see it, they could go to Beachbody's like page. A good rule is 80% family, fun, food, things that describe you and who you are as a person. And then 20% of the time, share the business. Look at your newsfeed. Are you doing that? People are going to block or hide you if all you do all the time is post Beachbody, because they just, that's how they feel. And the other thing too is, are you posting 2 to 3 times a day? That is the right sweet spot to be in. Do not post more than that, because people don't want to think that all you do is live on Facebook. They want to know you have a life and that you're real and that you get outside. So just try to stay in that 2 to 3 times a day post zone. Post engaging things that people are going to want to like and comment on. I'm a pretty random person, which you probably already know, and so I'll ask questions a lot. Like, I'll give you an example. One time I asked people, which is better, NSYNC or Backstreet Boys? Yeah, I know that seems like a silly question, but I had so many people respond. And then my likes were up. Or I've asked people, how do you get rid of itchy mosquito bites? So many people responded that with different ideas and different things for me to do. These types of posts catch people's attention and are going to get you to keep your popularity up and going. And so then when you post something about a challenge, or you're posting about the business 20% of the time, people are going to see those posts because they engaged on your other posts. Make sense? Now, not everyone who sees your post is going to like them. They might be afraid that that you'll reach out to them and ask you to join the group, which is totally fine, okay? They are still seeing it, and eventually they will come to you. You will be surprised down the road at how many silent watchers you really have. So get your popularity up, so when you post the important business stuff, people will see what you're doing. People that add you from Instagram or other social media, make sure you go back to their page and like and comment on their previous posts, so that you're going to be popping up into their newsfeed. Anybody you're wanting to do a group, do the same thing. Go and like and comment on their posts. I recommend checking out other coaches to get ideas on what to post. I personally follow Lindsay Stay. She's seriously so cute and bubbly. Brittany Leggett, same. I think she is a doll, and I get a lot of ideas from her. Lindsay Matway, Melanie Metro, Shalene Johnson are also others that I follow. I look at their posts, and I don't copy and I don't share them. But I look at them and I go, how can I make this my own? This reaches out to me, so I know it's going to reach out to other people that I know. Find coaches that you relate with to get ideas from. Just follow them to get ideas. So let's talk about like pages for just a second. That tends to be a popular question for coaches who are just starting out. Should I start one? You can start one, but I highly recommend you make your personal page your main priority. I started a like page in the beginning, and I can honestly tell you, when I switched gears and made my focus my personal profile page, is when my business took off. There's something behind that. That's where your friends and family are. That's where you're adding to your network. That's where you're adding your new friends to. So I would just say focus on your page. Build your brand on your page, and then down the road, explore the option of starting to build a like page. I also say don't worry so much about coming up with some spectacular name. I just recently realized that the brand I'm building is Michaela Clark. It is not Brave Fitness. That's who people are liking, is me, Michaela Clark, and commenting on me, not Brave Fitness. I am the brand. I am the person that they're wanting. So don't worry about some fancy schmancy name for your like page. Your name will be easier for people to find when they're looking for you. To get likes on your like page isn't as easy as it used to be. You actually have to pay Facebook to do so. You could not pay, but honestly, if you do, only 1% of the people who like your page will see your posts. It's a really, really low number. Pretty lame, I know. And it's not expensive. You can set up a budget so that Facebook will run ads for your page. Some coaches do this. I haven't yet, really. I'm kind of cheap, but eventually down the road, I will probably explore this option. You need to do the same as your personal page with your like page. You need to engage with your followers and post consistently. Post tips, recipes, have people share their success stories, get information from them. Just be engaging, and that will increase your like page's popularity. You can still be you and share who you are, but you can also share your business a little bit more because it is deemed a business page. You can do this. If you don't think you have the time, I want you to sit down and really evaluate your time. Are you really utilizing it the best way possible? I can tell you that my DVR is chock full of shows that I used to watch, but now I have no idea where they are at in the shows because I reevaluated my time and I realized that this is more important right now. If I can be a busy mom working only when my kids are asleep, So can you. And I understand people work outside the home. I grew up with a mom who was single and worked outside the home. I get all that. I understand we all have lives. We're busy. But I can also tell you, if you really schedule out your time, it's possible. You have this amazing opportunity that's right in front of you. I encourage you to take it and run with it. If you're still wanting to learn more about social media and like pages, I encourage you to check out the webinars available to you in the Team Files tab. If you have a question about it, there's probably a webinar for it. If you're unsure about something, the best thing to do is educate yourself about it. Learn more. Keep learning. You can do this, and I'll see you for day 13.